Stevie boy.
What's going on, Vic?
What's going on, brother?
Same as usual. Just another fun-filled fucking week.
You like the hat? No one knows what it is.
Why does it look familiar? It looks very familiar. That thing got a story?
It's got a story, not Mario.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the plumber that comes over and fucking bangs your wife.
The Mariners?
No, just let's start off on what's on today's show.
All right, today we're going to fill you with some updates, and then we'll get back into the most painful experiences and a viral video of a man getting smacked over a joke. So we'll give you our opinions, and then we'll jump into some Jack's news covering Elon Musk sending a woman to the ISS. Let's pray that they don't need a parallel park. So, yeah. All right. I feel good, man. I feel good. I think this is going to be a good episode.
Yeah. Every episode's been good so far.
Yeah.
We just need the one that goes viral.
Yeah, just that one.
I think our last one should be going viral. That was good, man. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about the show that I've been watching that a lot of, whatever. I don't know if this counts as going viral, but no, it's a docuseries on Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, yeah. It is viral, by the way. I think it has over 196 million hours seen already. So,
oh, wow. Okay, so big deal for Netflix.
Every white person in the world is watching this right now.
Oh, yeah? We're the only ones that go, that's disgusting.
That's crazy, but I got to watch it. And it's not like, see me, I'm watching it every other day or whenever I have time. You know, there's people that will sit down, and I get you. Listen, I'm that person when it comes to certain things, but I'm sure there's people that watch the whole fucking series already in a day.
Yeah, no,
54 minutes each.
It's a no fuck around. I think it's only like 5-6 episodes. It's not even that many. But
oh, really?
Yeah, no. It's. I mean, come on. You
one
say
season,
really
that's
like. See, this is what we mean. He's like, oh no, only 5 episodes.
All right,
I want to see more bodies getting cut up.
No, it's not about that. I like the crime story.
Really like the way he uses the bone saw.
Yeah, the guy he can't even clean up. This kid, he's horrible.
Yeah, no, he's.
But no, I like true crime, and especially when it's based on true events.
Right. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. There was that the Pretty Boy serial killer that we watched, but this one, this guy, I don't know how he didn't get caught episode 1. Like it's just right. I don't want to give any spoilers. I'm only on episode I think like 3. Or in the middle of 4, but this guy had red flags since birth. Like this guy had issues all his life, and no one's like, hey, you might want to go check that guy out.
Yeah. I mean, the first sign is all right. So, spoiler alert. I mean, we didn't watch the whole thing. Obviously, the story's been around since the 70s, right? Because he was born like 1955, but he started doing his shit in like 1978 or something.
Ish, yeah. I mean, and he's been around. Everybody knows. So, if you don't know who this is, it's a fucking killer.
Serial killer
that just really like to get strange men and chop them up and do weird things. The whole mannequin thing, it's fucking weird, man. That guy is a whack job.
Yeah. And the guy plays good. Evan Peters is the actor.
Yeah.
He's playing Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, he was in American Horror Stories, I think. He always plays
he was.
Always plays a weird guy. So
yeah, and I love it. It's like, all right, not for anything. The guy's a good actor. Not everyone has watched this yet, but it's already like, oh, he plays so great and all. I mean, yeah, he's playing good, but relax. We know he's good looking. That doesn't mean he's
right.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No. He's doing a great job.
I got through half. No, I think I've only watched the first episode, and I was like, I can't watch this. But that itch, it was there.
That was kind of weird too, because in the first episode, it pretty much. That's the guy who, escaped, got the cops, and obviously that's when he's been arrested for everything. But it's kind of like I thought in the first episode it was going to be kind of like halfway in, then they'll cut it, and then they'll go to what they're doing now, which is going through his childhood and all that. But yeah, I mean, he had red flags, and then you also got to think, it's the 50s, 60s, 70s. I mean,
yeah,
there's still red flags though. I mean, the guy never said a word, never left his room.
He definitely has.
His father was bringing him into a garage, and they were going out to find roadkill, and then they would bring it in the garage and dissect them. And he's like, that's the heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw out everything away. Yeah.
And he's fucking over there with a raging heart on. Like, you didn't see a problem. But I don't know, man. Anyway, I was pulling up to my house today, and I noticed something that I wanted to ask you, and this is the best place to do that. Have you ever seen people that just sit in their car, like leave their house and sit in their car? I don't know what the fuck they do, or they're on their phone, smoking cigarettes, hanging out. Have you ever seen that? And not like a disgruntled parent, like that just needs to get away from the other person.
Like someone who just needs to get out of the house but doesn't have the gas money, so just is like
I guess just sits there. It's like the people that can't afford vacation at the end of the year, so they take little 5-10 minute vacations every day.
I took my 2 weeks, not consecutively, but I took my 2 weeks.
Bro, I've been here for like 3 months, and
really, it's that short.
And my neighbors have been just doing that. Like, that's just what the fuck they do.
Yeah.
And
why don't you just hop in the back?
Throws me the fuck off
one day.
Yeah, just
hop in the back seat, have your headphones on, phone, and be like, "Hey,
the dad's jerking it off." Like, get the fuck out!
Get out! It's my alone time. She just took her sleeping pills.
God damn it! I love Pia. I say it like every episode, but I don't know, man. That's it for me. What do you got?
Oh, I got pretty decent updates. I mean, we just got off a show. We're recording back to back. This will be released. So this is kind of pre-recorded, but it'll be released soon. Let's talk about fantasy football updates.
Fantasy football.
I feel like people should know how bad and how good I'm doing.
Okay.
In one league, I'm Owen. That's the nickname. I'm 0-4.
Oh,
that's my Yahoo league. In the other league, I'm 3-1. So
not a total.
The ESPN league is more worth it, but the Yahoo league is more the bragging rights, and I don't see myself getting it any time better. I have Jamar Chase in that league. I have George Kittle, and I have James Conner. For those of you that draft Jamar Chase, he's been going first round between picks. I don't know, late first round, I would assume, but he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Last year, this guy killed me from coming in first place. I took second place in the Super Bowl. Fantasy Super Bowl, but he's killing me. I mean, he did good week 1, and after that, he's averaging, 12 points.
So
it's not
just
good
so
for
I understand, he was doing awesome
awesome rookie year, the best wide receiver.
And now you're like, all right,
second
this guy,
best wide receiver. Cooper Kupp definitely took it, but he was great for a rookie wide receiver. He was number 1. I mean, the guy got 56 points during the Super Bowl fantasy league.
And that's a lot.
George Kittle was injured the first 2 weeks out of the season, I believe. Came back 3-4, and he hasn't been doing good. San Francisco lost their quarterback, and now they have Jimmy G, which I'm not a fan of.
Jimmy G?
He's not hitting my fucking Kittle guy, man. I mean, Kittle got me 4.5 points last week, and I have Jason Everett on the bench, but you kind of got to play Kittle over him, because you drafted him in that position. But I'm not going to get crazy on it. And then James Conner, who had, I think, over 18, maybe 20 touchdowns last year. I think he has 1 so far in week 4.
Damn.
Like 1 at it. So he's 25% chance in a way, but not really. We're doing 4 games, 1 touchdown. But he's been getting the carries. He's been getting the work. He just can't get his groove on.
Sounds like there's a lot of unexpected things.
Yeah. Then here's another update. I'm going to Disney again next week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to Disney.
Right.
No, I'm going to Florida.
What are you, 18?
Yeah, I know. Right? No, so first of all, I refuse to go to Florida in extreme hot weather, right? I'm not a fan of the heat. It's flannel season. Shout out. Me and Jack are both wearing flannels.
What up?
Yeah, so I refuse to go when it's extremely hot. We were originally going down there to meet, see family, which I don't mind. I don't mind traveling. I love family visits, hanging out, sharing stories. And then we added on, let's do one day in Epcot. It's wine festival. Okay.
See that?
We'll do one day in Universal. I'm like,
Epcot's worth
Epcot is great, but Universal's on another level.
Yeah.
If you're going to Florida for Disney, you have to plan one day in Universal, especially during the fall Halloween season.
Oh, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. The Harry Potter world, I'm gonna be like a 12-year-old kid with beer.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, and the beer that they sell is really good. We went to my wife's father works for Universal in Cali, which is not the best. Like, if you want the real experience, you want to go to the one in Florida for sure.
Yeah,
I have yet to be, man. One day I'll go. Universal is for adults. That's how it works.
It is, yeah. And there's beers, and I do lose my man card around this year. I do a little bit of the pumpkin beer, but that's during Universal, because I think Rob Zombie. I don't know if he still has it, but when we went in 2019, Rob Zombie has his little section.
Yeah,
he's got like these two mistress women that are in tight fucking leather straps, pretty much half naked, half strapped. Then he's got like 4 or 5 haunted houses in there. And then you're just drinking, having a good time. The Harry Potter rides. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. I love Harry Potter rides.
Get a wand. Disney? Do the wand thing.
What wand thing?
You get a wand, and then if you stand in front of these infrared cameras and you wave it in the right fucking thing, like shit happens. Like a dragon comes out of the wall and fucking blows fire. And like for real animatronic shit with this wand that doesn't require batteries.
Well,
no, that's to me a lifesaver.
All right,
I got kids. You don't understand.
All right, yeah, man. If it's cheap enough, I'll bring a wand over.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, we'll cut it in half. We'll Dahmer the wand. We'll Jeffrey Dahmer the wand, and they could. Yeah. We'll crush it with hammers. Did you know Disney had underground tunnels? Yeah, I was today years old when I found this out.
Yeah, that's how they get the people from place to place without walking among them.
Yes, because they wouldn't stop. There would be pictures after pictures after pictures.
Absolutely.
That's where people go down, take a break, do your cocaine line, smoke a cigarette. I'm sure there's fucking going down in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I can get in that tunnel, if I could just check it out, I want to check it out for myself. I'll ask someone.
Cool beans. Yeah, I was introduced to a woman that used to be Ariel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do
you know her?
No. I was introduced to her. They did a photo shoot. They did a little video shooting at my house.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro, when I didn't know. Well, I knew they're just few and far in between. Females that still have that natural 10 out of 10 face. Because that doesn't exist anymore. Everything's fucking artificial. But when you see like a genuinely genetic, beautiful face now it seems even more rare.
And those women's are still winning. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sorry, I got a little whooping cough.
You're getting it. It's because you went to
imagine
Wuhan.
If Disney had
a fucking COVID.
Yeah, well, I had that Wuhan bat suit last week, so. And I had the head on, so I don't know if that. I figure it gives more of the flavor. But imagine if Disney had like an adult section, like there was like bars, like imagine a Disney version of a Coyote Ugly where the girls hop on the bars and their little cosplay Minnie Mouse. Then you have like a strip club down the thing, and you got to throw
Jasmine takes off the hijab a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Shows an ankle.
We're free. I think if any one of those cartoon characters can come to life and I can pick one, it would probably be Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you? Yeah.
No, I know she would be the top.
She likes poor people, so I'm
I get pretty brown. I could be skinny if I wanted.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. As far as Disney princess, I don't know if I got a thing for fish, but the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe I got a thing for redheads, but I don't
know. Or water sports. I don't know.
Water sports.
If you're peeing on anyone, it's her. Yeah.
The perfect princess cannot be found. Hold my beer.
Yeah. And ladies, we're approaching Halloween, and not to fat shame, but there is a size limit to these. Yeah. Don't ruin our fantasy. I don't want to see a 250-pound Jasmine.
Please. Oh, my
Please.
God. Don't do that. Oh, my God. Oh, man.
And
Dress
then,
up as
yeah.
the elephant. Don't dress up as the princess. That's not. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of costumes that wouldn't work with overweight women.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
That's a whole topic.
And that's
We'll
same
save
for
that.
guys, too, you know?
Huh?
Don't be dressing up like, and that's same for guys. Don't be dressing up like.
No, not to bash, but I mean, I'm talking about specifically the ones that go out wearing almost nothing. Whereas I don't think guys will do that.
Listen, if they have the confidence to do that, there's no talking out.
I have no shame.
That's same with the animal print. I mean, I don't think they're in style anymore. But remember when people used to wear animal print leggings? Yeah, don't wear the print of an animal if you're 5 times the size of the fucking thing, right?
Oh man, that's funny.
So this hat, I'm gonna bring it up now. I went to go visit my mom's house, and I like to go say hello. Always has food there. And I go through old stuff, and I'm seeing this hat, and I'm like, holy shit! And I have the jersey too. But the jersey I don't fit in. This is a hat that I worn when I played like not Pee Wee baseball, but when you're in like elementary school,
right.
10, 11, 12. I think I wore this hat for like 4 years in a row. This is over 20 years.
Vintage.
The M's is St. Margaret's. I used to play CYO baseball, St. Margaret's Dragons. And this is a vintage fucking hat, bro. I would love to take it off, but I didn't do my hair, so.
Yeah, I think any boy that becomes a man should have a sports hat. No wonder I don't have one.
Yeah. Yeah. My father never showed up to the games. Your father would have never showed up to the game.
No.
Work first, No,
definitely not. And we won the championship, football, I remember.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because, obviously I'm going through things. I found this hat. I found some baseball cards. And then I'm like, all right, so, my household is very old school. We're first generation, and my mom, Sicilian born, raised very Catholic, very religious. And as I'm looking for these things, I noticed there's just a lot of saints in the house. So as a thing, I just had to do a count.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like 3 floors, but this is only on the 2nd floor. Okay. The kitchen has 4.
Oh, wow.
Now don't ask me. Yeah, I just counted. There's like some pictures, some cards, so the kitchen has 4. The living room has 4. Her bedroom alone has 7. I'm pretty sure there's more. That's not including the Bible. So we can count that as a religious thing?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, so the bedroom has 8 then. Then the 2nd bedroom has 2. The hallway has 3. And the bathroom has 2.
Hey, no wonder
do a
God
quick
could
math
always.
here.
No wonder God always knows
8,
what you're doing.
10,
You guys got
18.
security cameras throughout your whole fucking house.
Yeah,
directly
23 religious articles just on the 2nd floor. And that's not including going on the stairs up, down to the 1st floor and to the basement.
That's a lot.
I'm going to do a full head count of the whole house one day.
I want to know. Wait, so what was the total number?
23.
23. Son of a bitch.
Just on the 2nd floor, yeah.
All right.
And if you include my brother's tattoos, it's about 28.
Never been to church a day in his life. I love that. Like the old school gangsters and the cartel. St. Michael and yeah. You just finished chopping up a body.
My brother's not a gang member though.
No. But you always love the guys that get the.
Oh yeah. I haven't got a tattoo since 2017, I think.
Who can afford one?
Maybe 2017, yeah. No, it's not only that, it's just exactly. Who can afford one? And at the same time, who's the guy I go to is like, it's like I gotta book him a year and a half in advance. I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive. I'm not giving you a down payment, I'm gonna lose $300-400.
But you got some good work. I don't know if we're gonna give you a shout out eventually. Or if you already did.
We cover them.
All right.
Secret work over here.
So you want to jump into
let's jump into
while we're talking about tattoos?
Yeah. Some pain.
Right. Some pain. All right. So this is a list of things that we put together of our own personal most painful experiences. Our last episode, we talked about pregnancy and pregnancy pains and whatnot. But some things came up that we were like, no, this definitely hurts more. So we put together a little list, and since we were talking about tattoos, I think one of the more painful experiences of my life was when I needed to get one of my tattoos redone. It basically got, it was a cover up of the same type of better looking tattoo.
Well,
So-
I gotta ask you now.
What?
Oh, it was a cover up of the same. Oh, okay. You weren't covering up names, right? Obviously,
No,
you're not that dumb.
I'm not
All
that
right,
dumb.
good.
No.
Don't ever get a name on there unless it's like a child or a
don't
parent.
Yeah. No, I had the cum
Unless
slut
she's your
tattoo
blood
covered
wife.
up. I had that one above the ass cheek.
No mouse tattoos for you.
No mouse tattoos.
What did you get cover up anyway? What was it originally?
I have
Was
a
it like
big
dragon.
Yeah, the dragon
It was
on
the
my
dragon
back.
one.
Big
Yeah.
American style dragon. I'm not trying to take, Asian culture. Don't.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, but you know what? I liked it because my wife drew it. I didn't like it because the tattoo artist was shit. So,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I kind of want to get this covered up. And she was like, yeah, please. Because that does
All
not
right,
look
good,
like my
yeah.
drawing.
Your wife is amazing, man. Your wife is one of a kind. Right?
Yeah, you won't find another one of those.
No. So speaking of tattoo, I think I explained the story back then. I'll explain it again. It's real quick. So when I was in the military, I got a tattoo, and it was my last one, 2017. I got a big rib cage tatted. Yeah, it was 18 hours worth of work. He did the first 10 hours, and he goes, "Yes, I'll see you in 3 weeks." I said, 3 weeks? I said, "Buddy, I'm going back to Texas, and then I'm getting shipped off to Romania. I don't got 3 weeks." He goes, "Well, we got to do it tomorrow then, but you got to come early because I'm booked from 3 and on." So he usually starts around 3, so he was coming his own time. So I had to meet him at 7 in the morning, and we had to do an additional 8 hours. And on top of that, he had to do it on a tattoo he just did. So now, the first time I got it, it was fine. I was kind of giggling. I don't mind the pain, but the second day it was swollen.
Yeah.
It was irritated. It was red. And now it's the shading. And if you got tattoos, and we're not talking little tattoos, we're talking decent sized tattoos, shading can almost feel like someone's blowtorching your skin with fire.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
No, if anyone's ever gotten a tattoo, I think we all know what the day after feels like. And
Yeah.
the one thing we're not looking to do is go get another tattoo.
I usually get one a year, and I think I'm still scarred from that. That's why I haven't got one in 5 years.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had an experience. I don't think it was the most painful, but I think it was the most kind of not kind of being stressed in a way. The gas chambers. I know everyone in the military has gone through them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say for me it was painful. It was more irritable. Just get me the fuck out of here. Am I gonna be able to see, feel, and breathe again?
Right.
I'll run you through mine. So when like I said, I went 6 or 7 times, but I'll give you one time. Yeah, I'll give you one. Actually, I got one out of it because of my tattoo. They wouldn't let me in. They're like, "Oh, you just got that done." I'm like, "Yeah." They go, "All right, well, you take a break now." So
Nice.
when I went on the one in basic, I had no idea what to experience. And my drill sergeant, we were the 3rd platoon. He goes, "We'll go last."
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone's like, all right, well, what does that mean? Well, what does that mean? That means chemicals have been burning in there for the last 4 hours since we've been doing this, because all the platoons got to go before us, and they break them down into groups. So we went last. So now that room is all musted and ready to roll. It could kill anything. A fucking horse will die in there.
And for those that have not been to the military, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it just occurred to me that, saying we were in the gas chamber, we weren't in Auschwitz. No. We were in the military. They crack a capsule, which is basically tear gas, and they put it over a flame, and it smokes out the whole room. Now, while you're standing there, leaking from every orifice, or were you about to get into that?
I'm going to get into that.
All right. So anyway, it's a tear gas bomb, but instead of being outside, when you see in the riots when they toss it and people are leaving, oh my God, they're out in the fresh air.
You're in a
seconds
10
later.
by 10 room trapped in that gas. And like I said, we went last. I was in the 3rd platoon, and I was the last group to go. And I think it was 2 groups from every platoon. So I was group 6. went in there. It's already like you couldn't even see in there to begin with. They also crack another capsule in there. We go in with our mask on, right? So you go in with your mask on and everything's fine. You don't feel it. I mean, your forehead starts to burn a little bit. They're explaining the rules. So basically we're going to all take our mask off and we're going to do the Soldier's Creed.
Right.
And then you're going to put your mask. No, and then you hold your mask and then you exit the thing. But you cannot leave until you do the Soldier's Creed. So we take our mask off. And he tells us to stand at attention.
Right.
And we're waiting. You know, we're like fucking dogs. We got to wait until he says, the Soldier's Creed. And then we go the Soldier's Creed and we start saying it. And this was already 30 seconds into it with our mask off.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already feeling the pain. We say the Soldier's Creed. And I just can't open my eyes. I got snot coming down my nose, my throat, my forehead, my cheeks, my arms. Everything was just burning. We come out and we start doing the flap, and we're taking deep breaths.
Yeah.
And you got to admit, I stopped smoking. So when I did this, I felt it does feel good. It does clean you out, though. I'm going to assume
15 years of tar just fucking
I didn't throw up. Some people threw up. I took it like a fucking man. You know, I did the whole clapping, and then, you know, after like 5-10 minutes, it starts swelling down. Everything's all right, but you got to take a shower. You got to wash all your clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fucked up thing. What about you? What's your gas chamber thing?
My gas chamber was similar to yours, but the one thing that I had brought up on the last episode was OC spray, I think. I brought it up. Yes, you did. And that's way more painful than women who have had pregnancies had told me.
And men.
And you're right, men, you know, birthing people told me that they prefer pregnancy pains over OC spray. But my second OC spray, which was the only other OC spray experience, that was called a level 2, I think, where they spray a box, you stick your head in the box, and then you recite these 4 firearm safety rules, whatever, just something you have to, and it's right there. You don't even have to fucking open your eye. You could open your eyes and read them off of the list in the box that they spray. I had them memorized. I took a deep ass breath. They sprayed the box. I stuck my head in one breath without taking another. I fucking fired them off, stuck my head out, and walked away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
I went last, and everybody looked at me and went, "You motherfucker." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't tell you guys to breathe. That's on you. The rules say read the 4 firearm safety rules and then leave the box. Those were the only rules that I heard." Yeah. Be smart. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. Work harder, not smarter.
Yeah. Man.
So I'm dying over here.
One of the more, I gotta say, when it happens to you, if it ever happened to you, I don't know who watches the show. It could be one of the worst things in the world because you're having one of the best feelings in the world. Of course, I'm talking about a dick fracture. Now,
yeah.
I don't care what you say. You snap your dick in 2, it hurts. And
so big.
It's
every man should have a dick fracture. Or well, a dick story where it almost was fractured.
Right.
Mine wasn't. I didn't Dennis Rodman anyone where I broke it and I started peeing blood.
Right, exactly.
Which is insane. Take the time out right now and Google dick fractures and click the images. It's probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life.
But I
didn't even know you could work on penises like that.
We've all come close to having one, though, like you said.
Oh, my God.
Right? You pull out,
yes.
You pull in, you pull out, and then all of a sudden you catch.
You put your left dick in, you put your left dick out, you put your left dick in, and
it could slide into any hole, but for some reason it catches the gooch, and there you are with a bent dick for the rest of the night. So,
and it's crazy because there's 2 holes in between the gooch. One is like a trap door. You're not getting in regardless.
Well,
and then the gooch is the gooch. Yeah, but you have a story where, like, what position were you in? Doggy.
I was okay. So it's always ankles behind their back. It happens to me.
Oh, really?
Ankles behind
so the ankles have to be behind their back.
Ankles have to be behind their head, like
Yes, and if it's not
It
behind their
happens
head,
almost
it's
every
fine.
time, and it hurts both. It hurts both participants. It's never fun. It's
Yeah,
right.
I had
in the
a while ago. I'm talking barely just out of my teens. The cowgirl,
yeah.
not reverse. Yeah, not reverse. Regular cowgirl.
That'll do
Everything
it.
was working. Just got up a little bit too high and sat back down on it, and it did the whoop. And I was like, "Oh, stop!"
That'll
And
do
it's
it.
painful. Yeah, I had to throw in the white flag. It was a wrap. Yep,
I
I
never
Looney
throw in
Tuned
the
it,
white
white
flag.
flagged.
Be a man. Push through.
Yeah. I know. Oh, by the way, I know I explained this last show, but if you're tuning in for the first time, I had a catheter experience, and I think now I'm thinking back between the gas chamber, the dick fracture, the tattoo. I think the catheter is probably still my most painful story. Long story short, I have a catheter in my penis, and I don't know how many inches they went. They had, I don't know, it felt like they were going in there for like 30 seconds to a minute. I don't know if it was like
They took their time.
12 to 18 inches of tube. They lube it up, and I'm only like 11.
How they lube
12
it?
at
They
the
give it
time.
the old sputats. They fuck.
Yeah, I wish. Like I said, I don't. My health insurance probably wasn't that great where the nurse fucking gave me a blowy, but yeah. So and it was funny too. Here I am. Thank God I was 11 or 12. It's not like I'm fucking like 40 and I gotta whip my dick out in front of like a 20-year-old nurse.
Right,
I'm 12
right.
years old. They're probably like, "Oh, poor kid.
Look, it's so cute.
Fucking, you look good. Don't worry." Yeah, and then they just stuck this thing, and it hurts coming out more than going in, man. Oh, it's a bad experience.
I just thinking
I
about
stared
it.
at the lights. Like I said, I was just focused. She said to focus on. She had my hand, grabbed my hand. My mom was next to me, which is another weird. But
awkward.
what am I gonna do?
It's
awkward, but- No, I wasn't even 12. I remember when this happened. I was like 8 when this happened, 7 or 8. Yeah, this is when the Yankees beat the Braves. I think it was 96.
All right.
1996
Are you gonna look it up real quick?
World Series. Yeah, because this is why. Yeah, New York Yankees beat the Braves. It was in 1996 this happened because I remember after all this happened, I ended up going to that World Series. I believe it was the 96 World Series where Joe Girardi hit the home run into John Rocker's bullpen. It was 96 or 98, I believe.
Nice.
But anyways, what do you got? What else you got?
I didn't appreciate that game that we played a while back. I don't know if you remember. We were in our basement and we had a couple of softballs. And so this is an example of where you played smart and I did not. We sat facing each other and lobbed softballs across the room into each other's groin area.
Yes. We called it the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. There you go. And we got our brothers involved, and we got everybody in on this game. My dad's laughing and watching us be idiots. It's
Yeah,
fucking,
we
it's a
were,
good time.
8 feet apart. You had to spread your legs. You had to sit down on the floor, spread your legs, and basically, you had to move your shorts in so it didn't bounce.
Right,
or whatever
right,
it was.
right.
You had to, and you just had to lob the ball, and that was it, and you had to take it.
You wanna tell the good people how you managed to win?
Well,
every
that was only
fucking
one
time?
game.
My
that was
dick.
one. I'm a fucking softball, baseball player, so every time I got the ball, my hit was like 98% of the time you were getting cracked.
Yep.
And in one of the games, we played some dude where, we took a break, we smoked a cigarette. I took the duct tape, the big ring duct tape, and I put it in my pants. So every time he hit me, I would fake that I got hurt. And I think I hit him 9 out of 10 times perfectly on the nose. And then we got up and I took the duct tape off. It was great. It's on YouTube too. I don't know. I can't find it.
We got some good videos from back in the
We
day
were
up
also
there.
16, dumb as shit.
Got some cinnamon test videos up there. I remember putting a couple up there.
Any piercings?
No, just my ears. I never got anything else pierced.
I got my nipples pierced.
And that's that.
Yeah, it didn't hurt when they did it. It hurt the 2 weeks aftermath. Especially when people knew, because, you'd be like, hey, yo, you're like fucking 18. You'd be like, yeah, I got my nips pierced. And everyone was like, yeah. And then they would slap you.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys used to do that all the time.
Well, we also didn't get our nipples pierced. It was a weird time. I know one of the Cuomos got their nipples pierced. I don't know if it's an old
our
trend.
Ex-governor.
I thought it was his brother from CNN.
No, I think it was him.
It was him? Fucking weird.
Yeah, that's him.
These people are fucking crazy, man. No. So the last thing on the list of painful things that I've experienced was watching this viral video of homeboy getting rocked in the face after proposing to his girl at a football game. This was just
last week, too.
No, it was a baseball game. So, whatever. They're all the same to me.
Jack don't know sports. Thank God I'm here.
You won't hear me giving you fantasy football advice.
Yeah.
So I've seen it. Vic's seen it. We're all pretty sure you've seen it. I gotta say, I don't. What do you? First of all, what are your thoughts on that video? Do you think she was? Do you think she took it as a joke because she was expecting a real ring, or did she take it like, oh my God, this motherfucker really just proposed to me with a? Well,
all right. So when I watched the video, I got to look
pop.
at the settings. I got to look at, they look fairly young. They look like mid-20s. They look like, high school sweethearts. I think the guy's been leading her on the whole time. Not saying he wouldn't propose. He probably had a ring on him, right?
He did.
The article said he did have a ring on him. So I guess he wanted to joke around the first part. So this is how I see it. The guy's probably a jokester. She knows about it. And what the woman, the female got a little crazy because, one, she's now center of attention, which every woman loves.
Needs to be.
But when they're center of attention, it's either naked or getting married. There's no there's no center of attention because you bought shoes, like women want that center of attention and they want to feel special. And then the guy pulls out a push pop ring, whatever.
It was a ring pop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ring pop, the one you lick and eat. And she got pissed and slapped him, but he did it great. If you look through that video,
so convincing.
He grabbed her by the hips. He gave her like a whole little quick little pep break. Gave her a kiss. I think got on one knee.
He said, "I love you." And put her
yeah, her hands are over. She's all smiling like, "Yeah, the world is watching me." And then the guy pulls out a ring pop, and I'm like, "Hey,
yeah,
that's funny."
The reaction, her reaction was so immediate. To the ring, not like, is he for real? Not oh my God. Yeah. So I feel like he's somebody that does a lot of pranks. But you're right, he did have an actual smaller box. Everyone assumes it was a ring because I don't believe he ended up proposing to her. Good on you. Because major red flags, bro. Like, the comments tore her to pieces.
You got to be able to take a joke, and if he had the ring, that's one thing, but the way she reacted, like you said, was super fast. Slapped him, threw the drink on him, and ran. Or whatever, walked away.
Just turned around shamelessly, just like, I just did that to another human being. Like,
you're not going to embarrass me in front of millions, and this goes viral. But.
Oh man. Thank God this ain't the 60s, because that shit would have went that way.
Oh no. What are you doing over here?
I love being able to just go, hey, babe, what do you think of this? So I show Amanda the video, and I'm like, what if that was me? Like, you would have. She goes, no, if it was you, then, whatever, because it's you. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Who the, like, if it's, or am I special? I get away with doing something.
Yeah, but your wife has to say, we're talking like, imagine 2 years into dating, not now. Obviously, you guys been together for a while.
Sure.
Fucking kids.
No, what I'm saying, I asked her the appropriate question. Picture this was us when I proposed. Would you have, what would your reaction have been? Yeah. And so she said that she wouldn't have been upset, but no, she's something along the lines of, because it's me and it's a joke, she would know that there was a real ring involved, because I wouldn't go to that extent. Yeah. But I guess this guy is willing to go to that extent, so he got slapped. I don't know. She doesn't seem like the type that would do something like slap somebody. I think that was what it was.
Yeah.
She said she wouldn't slap me, but she would have still been a little upset. But how upset? Like you wouldn't marry me? Like you wouldn't have said yes? Yeah, no, I would have said yes. And I'm like, all right, cool. It would just have been an upset yes. Imagine that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll marry you. Like, what the fuck? But, dude, if you know that story, how they're like, I don't care if you propose to me. You've heard this line, if you've dated women long enough, I don't care if you propose to me with tied string. Or
yeah, okay.
You never
She
heard that
cares.
one before? I've heard that one.
No, she cares. Trust me.
She does. Don't fall for it. This prank ain't funny. And if it brings out the worst in your girl,
Never
though,
funny.
this was definitely a test. What do you think?
I think it could be a test. I think the guy was just gonna fuck around, see her go, and then actually pull out the ring
Right.
if he had the ring.
Right.
If he didn't have the ring, I'd say, yeah. I mean, a girl's gonna slap you. I mean, you can't embarrass her, right?
I don't think. I think that was cute. I think it would have been cute in the moment if she would have played it off. You know, everybody,
Yeah.
whatever. She made it into a
Yeah.
That just went sideways really quick. No, I'm gonna say this. Get a real ring, but don't slap your significant other. That's fucked.
that bit.
So I don't know. That's it on the video, man.
All right. I was trying to get it to pull it up. I can't find a good video.
Yeah, they're all.
Sorry. We should have done more homework. My bad.
Yeah,
Oh shit! I think we are
it's about that
ready
time.
for some Jack's news. Jack, what do we got?
All right, so Elon Musk takes a huge chance, in my opinion. Puts female leads.
Boy!
Female
What's
leads.
SpaceX doing?
So I don't know, man. They put female leads in the SpaceX launch to the ISS, the International Space Station, and the on board the people's names: Nicole Mann from the NASA and Josh Casada of NASA. So Nicole Mann and the other female, Koichi Wakata of the Japan's version
Japanese?
of NASA. So they're pretty much going to run, and cosmonaut, sorry, the last one, cosmonaut from Russia, Anna Kikina. So we got 3 women, I believe, 3 women on board a rocket.
That Kiachi Wakaka seems like a man, by the way.
Oh, it's a man. All right, so we still have 2.
That's a man.
And
Let
it's
me
a
see what
little.
these women look like. Yeah. Continue. Don't listen to me.
All right. So the flight is to the ISS, and I really do. I hope they make it. I hope this doesn't turn into a meme. You know what I mean? But you can just imagine them pulling up to the space station. The other chicks in the back, backseat driving, screaming, "Now it's a left! You gotta turn the wheel the whole way!"
Could you lower the music? Do we really need to have the music on right now?
So, I mean, look, and to Elon, good for you for putting them in, because I know at least one of them's got to go to the ISS. Her son's on the spaceship, and they gotta refresh the towels and grab some groceries.
Yeah. They're there to drop laundry, groceries, refresh the towel. You know why they have women astronauts?
No, why?
'Cause sandwiches don't make themselves up there. You never heard that one before?
No.
Okay, I'm looking at Nicole Mann.
Right.
Out of the 2, I would assume she's the better looking one, but
I don't know.
she looks weird,
Just weird.
like kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if I don't even know her age or anything. I mean, she does look like she would be on an astronaut.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
kind of
like-
tell all the chicks really put their heart and soul into
Nicole,
their job.
no. Anna Kikina.
Anna Kikina, the cosmonaut.
Where's she from? The
Russia.
Russian?
Yeah, we're sending Russians.
Oh yeah. Oh, so we're still promoting Russian.
We're still
things
hanging
here in
out with them,
America?
apparently.
Yeah, great. She looks like an older version of this girl.
How dare you?
What's her name?
Thunberg.
Yeah,
Greta Thunberg.
Thunberg. Yeah, she looks. Oh my god.
That's awesome. Look, we did some jokes on women driving and stuff like that, but I do want to say, no joke whatsoever, and completely genuine. I think women are actually better suited for this.
Yeah,
I genuinely do, because once you're in space, if you can clear Earth's atmosphere, and with all my knowledge on fucking rocket launches, I think once you're in space, physical strength doesn't have a whole lot to play in it.
yeah,
and I genuinely think women are much more book smart than men could ever be.
Yes,
So
I agree with you.
I think it's the perfect situation.
But that's the thing; they're very like. You need to send men up there, and women would be good too.
I'm not
tell
saying
you why.
just
Yes,
women.
they are book smart, right? But if the cord wraps around their neck, they're gonna look for a book
Yeah.
to figure out how to take that cord off their neck.
Stop.
Versus a man will just either reverse spin or cut it and retake. Yeah, you need the engineers there.
A little Italian pride. Also, the commander of the ISS is also a woman. Samantha Cristoforetti. She was assigned commander of the ISS. Congrats to you. She's another weird looking chick, but you know what? We appreciate what you guys do, what you gals do. Sorry, birthing people. We appreciate what you birthing.
You think she's a
people do.
chick?
Okay, so
That could be a man.
yeah,
Could be.
I'm telling you, I really wish that
Does she identify as a chick though?
they weren't so unfortunately ugly.
Stop misgendering people. Man. Did we get their consent to call them female?
I don't know about the consent, but I think it's a safe bet. I think it's a safe bet. No.
Read some fucking marks, you morons!
Yeah, I don't know.
My pussy nuts!
Rest in peace, rocket rims.
What's that? All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much gonna wrap it up.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
St. Margaret's Dragons.
Woo.
Don't forget the UnFollowVic podcast.
Love you guys.
Jack, what do you got?
Just want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys at this point should know where to find us, wherever you find your videos and podcasts, except for Pandora. Yeah, Pandora. They don't like us.
They don't like us for some reason.
It's all right, though.
Over 2.5 years, they won't accept us. But yeah, anyways, give us a like. That's how you can show your love. It's just giving us a like.
Share.
On Instagram, Facebook, share us.
Roast us in the comments.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. And do me a favor, if you're listening on Spotify and Apple, go ahead and hit that plus. And pretty much we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.